So there is another feature or alternative mode that you get with Takara's masterpiece Skyfire, and that's the Gerwalk mode, which appeared a couple of times in the cartoon during his transformation, but the arms never came out like they did with the Robotech Macross Valkyrie figure. So what I want to do now is just show you what that looks like. So let's first take a look at the instructions so you could see what Takara showed you they can do. So right there you could see the jet mode, and then basically all it is just bringing down the legs like so, like you see in the instructions, and that's basically the alternate mode that appeared a couple of times in the cartoon during his transformation. And the rest of it is just the rest of the steps for transformation. So let's just do that, since it does look pretty easy. It's just bringing down the legs, but I have to tell you, this display stand, like I already pointed out, is not really stable, so this might be a little bit difficult. So first you want to untab it here, which a lot of people seem to have some troubles getting it tabbed in, but I already pointed out you have to make sure you push this leg in all the way, and then it will lock into place more securely. But untabbing it, it's pretty easy. It just comes untabbed, and you do the same on the other side. And I can already tell I'm having difficulty with this display stand. It's having trouble holding because it's not built very well. And then once you get here, then you extend this leg, which this is a part of the transformation design I don't like, because you have to get a good hold and yank that leg down. I don't really like that design. Same thing, pull it down. Have to make sure you get a good grip. And let's come down here to the feet. The feet, you want to bring them down and then bring out the heels like so. And yeah, I already brought these out, but okay, let's just take this off so you can see, kind of like the cartoon. And then here you want to pull down the feet. First of all, make sure you grab it very firmly, because this is another tight area, the transformation design, that's not really good in my opinion, when you have to pull and yank. But you have to make sure you grab a good area so you get a good firm grip. And then you extend them out like so. And then you can, here what's cool is you get the hip rotation. So you rotate the hips on both sides, and then you can hyperextend his knees like so. And let's see, I don't know, I mean, it's up to you, I guess, if you want these hips out or if you want to push them in. Doesn't really say on the instructions, but I'm leaving it spread out. And let's see, let's just hyperextend this leg a little bit more. This part came untabbed, and then bring down this foot here. And now you have him in his semi-Gerwalk mode, which this is how he appeared a couple of times in the cartoon like this. So that's kind of cool, but you can actually bring the arms out. So that's what I want to show you. So there's more of the transformation sequence I could point out that I don't like. So let's come up here, and you could see I don't like how you have to bend the plastic, so you basically have to push this piece up here to untab it from that little hook there. So you got that open gap right there, and then over here you can lift this up like so, and then you can bring this shoulder piece down, which is bringing out his arms. So let's do the same on the other side. So this side, it already came untabbed, but again, you have to lift it up to untab it. So you have that gap there, and then you can pull this forward, lift it up to untab it, and bring down this chest piece, which will bring out his arm. Okay, maybe it's a little too close. Okay, then we can close all this up. I guess it's up to you if you want to push the jets in. Pushing the jets in, and then you want to, well, don't put the jet back part in yet. Let's close this up first, and you do have to make sure this goes underneath. Again, this is the part I was telling you I don't like, how you have to push this up, bend this plastic up to get it tabbed in like that. I don't really like that. It's not as simple as just bring it down, slide it back. You have to stretch this plastic up over and then tab it in. But there you go, that's done. In the front, you can tab those back in. And also, let's come down here so you could see that split area. So another part I don't like is how you have to bend these plastic pieces just to get access here. And then once you get that, then you fold this down and you bring it down. And you have to spread these out. Again, I don't like that. You shouldn't have to bend and stretch plastic. But once you put it in there, then you have to get these tabs in here, which I was telling you, I think on my copy I might have gotten one with the QC, because you could see this just doesn't easily close down and tab in. For some reason on mine's, the tolerance just doesn't tab in. And it actually could be on some other people, because I looked very carefully. I can see that theirs is not tabbed in during their transformation. So now let's adjust these legs like so, and then it just depends how you want to situate this. So let me first point out, you can actually tab this in if you want. You just have to make sure it's down. But when you do, you have this huge gap there. I don't like it. So what I do is I like to lift this piece up. It's kind of hard to grab it, so I like to push it up. I'm trying to get it all on camera. So you lift it up and then I close it, but it doesn't tab in now. But now you could see that gap's all covered up. So do the same thing on this side. Lift this piece up, which is hard to do while trying to get it on camera. Lift it up, and then we can cover that huge gap there. And then you can adjust these arms. You can have it forward, but I actually think it looks better on the back. It looks more proportionate. And then the hands, I want to bring out these hands. So here's another area I could show you where the tolerance, at least on mine, is not really good. So you bring this down, so you can see the two tabs there. Bring out these hand pieces halfway, and then you're going to have to rotate the hand to lift it out the rest of the way. And let's see, so you can see what I was telling you here. You should just simply close it, but you can see that's where I was telling you the tolerance on mine is not good because it doesn't just line up. So that may just be a bad copy on mine, but I'm just pointing that out. So it doesn't look like I don't know what I'm doing. You know, I do know what I'm doing. It's just, it just might be my copy. I got a bad QC. And then you can adjust these hands whichever way that you want, which is really cool. And then do the same thing on this side. Bring this piece down, bring out the hand halfway, and then once you get it halfway, I don't know why it's stuck here, then you have to rotate it, and then you could bring out the hand, and then close it. Again, I was telling you the tolerance here is not good. This might just be mine, but you have to bend the pieces to get them to close. And then, like I said, just adjust this hand accordingly, however you want. And now we have a more traditional looking Gerwalk mode. But he is missing his weapon, so let me get his gun, and then you could see how that tabs in. Bring down this piece, you could see the basic tab there for the hand, and lift up that thumb to kind of close up these hands a little bit so it could wrap around the handle. Push it in, close it, bring the thumb down, and adjust this so it looks like he's holding it. Hopefully I got all that on camera. And again, I was telling you the tolerance, it's not so good. It might just be my copy, but let me just clean that up, and then you can see what it looks like. Okay, here's a look at Skyfire in Gerwalk mode, and you can see this looks amazing. This definitely looks like the Robotech Macross Valkyrie in Gerwalk mode, but it's not quite accurate because it's missing like the forearm armor, and the colors are like off. It shouldn't really be red. It should be like a dark gray, but this definitely gives homage to the original G1 toy, and it would have been nice if they would have given you like the red forearm so that it would be just kind of like the G1 toy, but I guess that's understandable because Skyfire in the cartoon, he really didn't have any red armor on his forearms, so this is really nice. So in this mode alone is worth getting the figure, in my opinion, and I really can't stop looking at it because this just looks that great. So let's take a closer look. Starting here at the feet, you could see I had to pull down these extenders so that you can articulate the feet in this mode. And the knees do hyperextend so you can get them in this Gerwalk position. So this is really nice. And yeah, this has nothing to do with it, but I like the organic hands and how you can articulate it like this. This is really nice. And I'll point out right here, there is no official transformation in this mode. So this is how I put it together. I lifted up this piece here so I can cover that hollow cavity, and I also put the arms to the back so it looks a little bit more proportionate to the Robotech Macross figure. So I think this looks nice. And the back view, I mean, this is not, you know, really accurate to the Valkyrie toy, but man, this just looks so awesome. I mean, it's kind of like a fusion between Skyfire and Macross or Robotech, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, this is just a look. I mean, this is I just can't get enough of this mode. It's so awesome. So that's a quick look at Skyfire in Gerwalk mode.